So I got very confused because the start is these 2, 3, maybe 4 girls playing with dollies, like proper baby dollies, like my firstborn type dolly.
Old-fashioned dollies.
Old-fashioned, like a baby. And is it Helen Mirren?
Helen Mirren is the narrator.
Is narrating over the top about how Barbie comes along and stops kids playing with babies and you can suddenly play with an actual doll. But what gets me is it's set in like caveman time. So I got very confused of why these women
stop you there.
are in caveman time.
It's a trap. That scene is not for you, because when I was watching that scene, I thought, why are they doing this? And then later on, I realised why. So here's a tip for any man going with his lady partner to watch this movie. Avoid the opening scene trap. That scene you're describing is a parody of 2001 Space Odyssey, which starts with chimps basically scurrying around in the dirt and then discovering tools, and basically it's like it's like the step in evolution, and one of them throws a bone in the air, and the bone in the air spins through the air, and it becomes a spaceship. No, a spaceship flying through the sky. It's basically kind of like evolution in a nutshell. It's a scene that's also parodied in Ben Stiller's Zoolander, where him and Owen Wilson, it's kind of done in reverse, where they start off trying to work an Apple computer, and they basically turn into chimps. That's the kind of reverse of it. And again, playing the 2001 Space Odyssey music over the top. That's what that scene is. The reason it's a trap is because what they want to happen with that scene is they want all the men in the audience to turn to their girlfriends, their wives, their sisters, their mothers, their daughters, and say, oh, do you see what they're doing here? This is a parody of 2001 Space Odyssey. And they basically want them to mansplain to the person they're with what that scene is, so that later on in the movie, when there's a couple of running jokes about men mansplaining movies to women, the men can be sat there and feel very foolish that they fell into the trap of doing just that at the beginning of this movie. This isn't going to turn from me into one of these kind of like Barbie is a man-hating, feminist propaganda nightmare. I actually quite like the idea they put that trap in there. It's quite clever. Yes, but it is a trap. It is literally, if you're someone that's ever had to, as the gag in the film implies, explain Godfather to your wife, that's what it's for. It's to trick you. So, yeah, but I dodged that one. So, haha.
Well, probably on the basis that you don't talk in the cinema. Like, it's like a silence.
No, if we'd been at home, I'd have been explaining to you. Yeah, we'd have been watching on YouTube. We'd have been watching the original clip so that you could have the context of it.
I know.
Anyway, go on.